Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and you are joining me on this episode at the map for From the Depths. I have replayed a lot of the action previously using similar ships to get where we are now. This is a similar situation where we were previously. On our first episode, which we've had to redo. So we've taken over the square next to us, that area, and found their resource zone. I've created an extra recon balloon to be able to see the resource zone. I did this using the PT Turtles patrol boat subs that we'd done previously, put them into a nice little 3-3. We did take a bit of damage. The hoplites were again there was two of them this time, and as a group they did manage to do it, but it was a little close and they've had to take a fair bit of remedial work at the same time to get back into play. But they did succeed. They did manage to take over that resource zone. I've also created a couple of small little mini subs to go up into an area up here just to gain some resources and prepare our systems. So what we're going to do now is quickly have a battle, hopefully a quick battle in this number 6 resource zone up here with our little Aquanautica shoal, which is basically going to be a sub-only fleet. So this will be our small sub fleet at this moment, using some cheap starter subs. We will also then get ready for the turtles. We'll allow them to repair fully all of their troops, all of their ships, and then they'll go into take this resource zone, hopefully, which has got a strength of 12 and also a strength 10 base. So I think it's split into 2 there, and we'll see where we go from this point. Okay, so let's without further ado send our little subs in and see what they can do against this resource zone. This zone 6. So if we just speed up time on the map, because everything's in, just to see what we can get and see how they pull in. So there we go. They're not seeing that. Is that a matter of they're not there? Have we taken that zone without any contention? Looks like we did. They either pulled back or they weren't actually there. So okay, what we'll do is we'll head towards this 11. Let's take this zone out instead. Since we've got that for free, I'm not going to say no to a free zone. Well, hopefully they haven't all moved into this area here. If they have, then our two little subs could have a bit of a problem, and they're not really suitable for anything too large. But we're not going to know until we get in there. So let's have a look. So speeding up time. Come on, get in there. These subs are not fast. They weren't built for speed. So we might bring another fleet sub in there with a little bit more speed later on. Okay, what have we got here? Before we get too close, 1 strength 7. Doesn't say what it is, but 1 strength 7. Yes, okay. Let's we'll go for it. We'll go for it. I think this will be a good little battle for these guys, or not, as the case may be. Either way, we are going into battle with them. So we will leave our guy on one of them. Where is it? This is good. He is a sea-based vessel, so we'll get over here just to see the damage that happens on this end, which is much better. Now these are going to be mainly using torpedoes. They have got some air-based anti-air missiles, but this will mainly be a torpedo-based battle, which is fine for these guys. Okay, battle begins. And oh, it's one of the I think that's the adder. It's slightly been redesigned. Previously it had a few small ones on the front. Now we've got a few missiles on it. Now this could be interesting. These, if you get in the way of these particular mines. Oh, is it shuriken? Is it shuriken? Let's have a look now. Let's try this new way of doing it. Whoops. If we interface off, if we aim at it and hold down Q. No. Oh yeah. Info. Shuriken. Okay. So that's the way we can do this from now on, even at longish range targets. Now, with any luck, he's going to go into his own missiles, which would be funny. Right, have we got torpedoes flying? We have torpedoes in the water. Excellent, from our two little subbies. They are sonar torpedoes, so they only attack ground units. They're not, as you imagine, they're not great, but they are quite effective. Our subs are not too deep. They're only at a fair, but they're deep enough to get under the shuriken's mines. So that's not going to cause us too much of a problem. And have we got some explosions happening here? We have some, I think. Oh yes, it is starting to get... The torpedoes are starting to hit here. Some of them are slightly missing, I think. But some of them are coming in quite nicely. Let's have a look. Oops. Interface back off. Make sure everything's okay. Yeah, ammo. Has to take a little while for the ammo to replenish before it fires a second time. I don't think we've taken any damage. Let's just check. Nope, not taking damage. It's just speed here. The adder is a little faster. So it takes a while for it for our ships to face the right direction and start firing again. What I have to do is the missiles only fire if you've got a good line of sight on the missiles. It doesn't shoot in automatically if you're not pointing at the target, which is a bit of a minus sign, really. But having two, now he should fire now. There we go. There's all three of his missiles just fired. With two of them, one should stay facing the target and the other one should work it through. So there we go. Did they? Oh, they just... Oh no, they did. They did impact. They did do some damage. And there's some more coming in. Oh, those ones just missed. Come on, we need more torpedoes going out there, or we need to use a slightly different torpedo method. What have we got here? So you are... Let's just use it so I can see where all our guys are. So one's fairly close, and you are going to be turning and then firing. And you are just basically... You're acting as the rabbit. So you're basically... being chased by this shuriken and not having a chance to turn around, which is unfortunate. And the other one, wherever you've gone, where you've gone to, over here, oh, it's just gone dark. We've got to find where our troops are. Whoops, there they are. I'll wait for the darkness to come out. You hopefully will turn around and shoot him. Go on, turn around and shoot him. I may well adjust your... Let's have a see if we can adjust your missiles. Hate having to do this whilst we are in thing. Are they got a one turn? They have got a one turn. Ballast tank. One fin. Okay, they are a basic one. We'll increase the potential angle that you will fire. Turn face back on. Okay, so what we set out, so let's set that to 60 degrees instead of 30. They were set at 30, I think, to ensure that they would give the maximum possible chance. Let's see if that now will fire at a 60-degree angle. Where's he aiming at? Oh, the other one's just behind him now. Come on, come on, do your thing. Turn around, do your thing. Shoot at him. Oh, this is like a funny chase. This is like a Benny Hill chase film. Okay, we're going to modify the other one as well, so to ensure that both of them have the. Let's make sure that they both have this 60-degree angle of firing. We can get 60 degrees as well. Let's see, has it been damaged? Still, so we can't damage him, but we're not shooting back, which is a bit of a booger. Just having torpedoes, he's not able to turn around quick enough to shoot him, and the other one's trying to go too close as well. Whoops, come off the build menu. Right, where are you all? You're over here. So you're just there, and you are, where's the other one? So okay, this could work. He has, because he's now firing. He's able to fire. Excellent. Whether that's because they've just now split up, they've basically gone to each side, except his missiles were not accurate enough on that shot. Hopefully the second shot will be better. Oops, gone too far. Potentially, maybe I need the infrared missiles in the torpedoes. Oh, they're coming quite nicely, so I don't always need it. It is just a matter of whether they come. Oh, can't believe they didn't hit. Oh. Okay, it's so close, just not getting the hit I'd like at close range. Let's see if we can do anything about these missiles. Again, doing it in a live. We could take off the fragment and add another fin. Let's add another fin. And see if that just has an effect. Allows them to turn a little better. Take out the fragmentation and add some fins in. Oh, that did a nice boom. Excellent. Okay, well that may actually be the correct configuration then to have on these ships. Is just a little give up the fragment and have more fins. Right, where are we? Thank you. Okay. So we'll just go and have a check on the two subs, make sure that they are both similarly attached, and we'll save that. So at least we got through that eventually. It took longer. That I was expecting that to be a quick little battle, but these are not great. So we replace that, put a fin, and then we'll save that as default from now on. Save constructible. There we go. Okay, so well, they at least they did get through without any damage. So let's bring them both out of play. Now we will bring these guys down. I don't think they're oh, what have we got coming up? Free strength 36. Oh, this is going to be a bit nasty. We're going to need all of our fleet then to go against this thing, because they're coming in to reinforce this area by the looks of it, which is not good for us. So what we're going to do is do this as a two-part fleet. You know, these guys are going to come into that zone there and defend there. These guys will go here, the PT fleet. Now, what resources have we got? We have not got much in the way of resources at the moment. What we might be able to do is let's go to the Atlantis. You know, I'm bringing the recon balloon. I'll just bring that in. Right, the Atlantis, and which is we have brought back in and is similar to what was previously built. We might be able to bring us an extra sub or two just to help out. Whoops. Okay, let's try that again. Warp the chair. Okay, then go to my character. There we go. So we're going to try and take on this resource zone quickly. We'll have a look at what we can do. How much have we got? We have 12,000 metal and 16,000 resources. Now we can either do some... Yeah, okay, let's see. So it's, everything else is high, so it's 12 and 16 and 13. 16 and 13. So turtle is going to be a little bit too much on the natural resources. The similar sub to what we just used, but got another one of those. Now we could have two more of those, so we could do a whole little fleet of those subs. We have also got the limpet, which was one that went underneath and dropped lots of mines underneath a target. That's a potential. The mini alpha, I can't remember the design of it, so let's have a look. 34 versus 23, so this is a slightly bigger sub and maybe suitable, so we'll take that in as an alternative with the other two ships, and we'll build that. Yeah, I think that would be good to go in there. So what I'm going to do is build that, and we will then move it over to the rest of the sub fleet, and then I'll join you again when we're ready for combat. And welcome back. And slight change in plans due to extra forces coming up. I decided to go a little defensive and bring my Aquanaut fleet, which I, not the Aquanaut, the Aquanautica shoal, down the bottom, and pulled back the turtle fleet a little bit. Basically, we've had an extra fleet of 7 strength, force count 7, strength 40 come into the area as well. So we're going to have some problems here. So what I have decided to do is take out this 336, come back, let them come into our area first. Now what I'm going to do is, they seem to be, we can see what they are. There's some ships I've not seen before, which will be interesting. There's a Patchwork, a Piranha, looks like aircraft, and a Nessie. So this could be interesting. New ships, not seen before, and you know, a good little battle here. So we're just going to send our forces in. So we send the Aquanaut fleet in, and the turtle fleet are going to come in from the side. So let's let them just get into battle. So that's locked them down. Now the reason I'm doing this is the guys with the torpedoes, they're a bit, they haven't got friend and foe, as I think, so I'm worried about them suddenly hitting our own people. Now we just got to go with this here and hope that they don't bring anyone else in. So we'll go to our fleet, the Aquanautica first, I think. This fleet here, Aquanautica shoal, where are you? Thank you. Right, and our enemy are over here, so we're going to watch the enemy come in and see how they do, because we might not have seen some of these ships before. So we'll bring the whole fleet in. Let's do them before they can sort themselves out. Yes, battle has begun. Now they'll let these guys do a little bit of damage and see what they can do. So we've got one flying. This is the Piranha. Ooh, that looks very nice. This could be interesting. Some very big guns on that, which is not very good for us. Interesting. Right, the patchwork. This must be the patchwork. We'll go interface off. Patchwork. Again, another very nice, well done. Lots of cannons on that. And this is a flying one as well. Oh, that's very nice. That's the Nessie. I like that Nessie. I think that's really good. Obviously, he's done it with the bit on the front to make it look like a head. Right, are we doing anything against these here? Oh, he's dropped bombs on me. Are they going deep enough? They did. Oh, whatever he's using there is very good. Okay, we'll have to bring it in the turtles, see if they can come in and take out some of these ships. Basically, none of our... Did it go down deep enough? Not all of his missiles went deep enough, but some of them did. If they found a target, I'm guessing there must be some magnets on them. So we're just going to have to see. We didn't fire out enough targets. Let's just make sure I'm not on any weapons. No, I'm not sure actually where my character is at all. He's not even in battle. And can I join any of them at the moment? I don't think I can now. They did change this, so no, can't do that. No, 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 no. No, I cannot join any of the ships which are in battle, so they're on their own. So okay, let's see, what was this? This was that, but he's not firing that missile to the air. Oh, okay, was that from a bounce? Right, let's go and have a look at our turtles, see if our turtles did any damage. So okay, they're getting some shots in against the Nessie, which is good. Nessie is going down by the looks of it. Let's see, are we taking damage? One of the turtles is taking damage. The subs seem to be taking a fair bit of damage. Right, our torps and other missiles are heading towards over here, towards this, which is obviously, are they going to reach and do some damage? It's a bit of a weird design. It's like not equivalent. It's like two different sections. It's not symmetrical. That's very weird. That must have taken a bit of working to get that working. Okay, we're doing damage against this. That's the patchwork. That's why it's called the patchwork, I guess. It's been patched together from lots of bits. The Nessie, he is doing some damage against us though. He's got this one, this turtle who's looks like he's taken the turret off. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like that turret is off on that. Are the others doing any damage? This one, oh yes, the missiles went past. That could have been damage from our own friggin' missiles. I hate that. Right, how are we doing here? He's lost his turret, which doesn't help. He's still got his turret, which is something. But they are firing that. They're not going against the closest target. That's an error on my part. I didn't change anything on the targeting. He's still firing missiles. He's still firing some of the torps. That's something. The torps are still firing, which is a good, at least. At least it's doing some damage. What have we got going here? Ooh, that looks like I took some damage there. Turret is still functional. Are you firing? Oh, front end of that's just been taken out. There was a big hit on the front end. Are you still functional in any way? No, doesn't look. You are getting repaired, but I think you're not functional enough for for this battle, how about the other guys? I think the subs are fairly much that they're taking them out of, you know, they're not, they're acting as good, what's the right word? Targets, dummies, but they're not really working. These mines from this guy are working very well to, yeah, they're obviously magnetic. When they're dropped from directly above, they're doing very well against my subs. So that's some nice work there from that designer. This one here, what is this? Oops, yeah, he's just about out of it at the moment. He's taken far too much damage, the limpet. He didn't get close enough. That's a pity. I put him in there. I thought he might get in close and do some damage, but he was the wrong choice for this particular fight. Certainly. Oh dear. Okie dokie. And our turtles have, are they? They're being systematically wiped. So looks like he's in half. Yes, he just got taken in half. Oh dear. This one here, same again. They obviously hit our ammo, which is about that position, and basically it blew us in half. And I think he's going to do exactly the same to this one. By the looks of it, he blew the ammo up, and then he's working up. So they're all of no use whatsoever. The cannon is still firing, which is something. So he's still potentially in the battle, but effectively he's not going to be doing enough damage on this here. The other two are, yeah, that's going to be significant repairs required on this one. So I might as well take him out. I might even scrap him. Yeah, I think I'm going to, do what I can. This 34%, let's scrap him. This 29%, we're going to scrap him as well. At least we get resources back from ourselves rather than losing it. This one I think is close to being scrapped as well. Yep, we're gonna, he's taken out the turret, and that was his last effective use, so we will scrap him, get the 4 points back. And the other units, okay, they're gonna have to just come out of battle and hold these forces until we can get something else in play. This is very bad. Very bad indeed. We seem to have met some forces here which have really caused us some problems. Okay, so let us, yeah, we'll bring this out of play. They'll act as a blocking force until we can send some reinforcements. So battle has finished, and we effectively lost that battle. Now hopefully they're still holding them. Yes, they have held them in position, although we see them. Yep. So we're going to need to build a force that can take these guys on. So this is a bad loss for the Atlantean forces. The Deepwater Guard are a lot tougher now than they were previously. That's so we're going to need to find a new ship and loading one of our alternative ships. Definitely a bigger ship. Now we did get plenty of resources and metal from that engagement, so that was one of the primary plus points of one of the reasons for going into that battle, was to get resources. So I can now build one of the larger subs just from the sheer damage and resources that were gathered from that battle. I will do that next time. So next time we start up, next episode, we will be selecting and building one of the ships, maybe 1-2 ships, slightly larger subs, to go in against them, and they need to be good against basically aerial targets. Deepwater Guard have got some nice powerful airships now. Very impressed with that build. I like it, I really do like it. So let's go back to the map just for the moment. So they're much more of the threat, and they're going to be a good adversary to beat. The designs were really good as well. That patchwork and the Nessie I liked a lot. I like the patchwork being, that must have taken a while to balance. The Nessie was a great design, and the Piranha as well. So congratulations to the guys and the designers who look after these particular areas. That was a great little few items. So hope you enjoyed that one. It wasn't a very good battle for me and the Atlanteans, but we shall learn from this. We have found what our enemy is now like, and we will come back prepared to battle them in a fashion which is, in a way which is going to beat them this time. We'll come back stronger than we did before. So if you like this video, please click the like button. Please leave any comments down below about the video. But until next time, have fun.